Now, speaking of impact, earlier this morning, People First, formerly known as the Utica Municipal Housing Authority, held a press conference to unveil IMPACT Utica, a development initiative beginning with the Chancellor Apartments on Bleecker Street. Our Eyewitness News reporter Shelby Pay has more.
IMPACT Utica is a multi-phase endeavor that will, according to Executive Director of People First, Robert Calley, quote, address an acute need within our community and enhance the quality of life for the people we serve, end quote. This redevelopment plan has been in the works for nearly 2 years now and will work to create relationships between People First agents and citizens who need housing services within the Utica community.
First brought their concerns to me about the building, thinking they've heard scare stories from other developments of people being removed from their homes, or when I actually called with Bob Calley and spoke with them, they didn't even bat an eye there. They were completely open to any feedback, and they were so quick to say, we hear your concerns, here's why you don't have to be. I've seen even my constituents and the tenants in this building being able just a full 180.
Eyewitness News reporter Lauren Brill provided an update last week on the current housing needs in Utica. Based on a recent housing study, it found that at least 1/3 of Utica residents are spending too much on rent based on their household incomes. And while that in itself is an issue, today's press conference focused on specific housing plans for the Chancellor Apartments, set to be a spot for the elderly and disabled, and the warehouse at 700 Broad Street, set to be a mix of residential occupants between the elderly and people aged 18 to 24. And it's important to note that although the price may be right and they fall within the age range, this affordable housing will not be meant for, say, the recent college graduate.
There is always flexibility in criteria, but the primary focus are those people that are lost and in need, okay? Could there be a secondary purpose served by the population base that you just mentioned? The answer is yes, but we have to make sure we take care of the vulnerable. And so the primary focus and priority will be to address the vulnerability of those individuals who are between the ages of 18 and 24.
For more information on these projects, please visit peoplesfirstnewyork.org.